Good day, I'm Tamara McHale and this is your JIS news for Wednesday, January 13. Government has moved to ensure that there is enough chicken meat to meet local demand and keep prices for the product stable. Agriculture Minister Derek Kelly says Jamaica Broilers, producers of the best dressed chicken brand, has agreed to put another 50,000 chickens per week into production starting next week. Those chickens will come into the market in 6 weeks' time. A similar agreement is being sought with Caribbean broilers to meet the demand for chicken meat.
The ministry will also grant import licenses for 4 containers a week for 5 weeks for leg quarters. We will also monitor demand continually to ensure production levels match demand going forward.
Minister Kelly says the imported leg quarters will be sourced from the United States and Canada and only from areas that have been declared bird flu free. He was speaking on Tuesday at the official opening of the Best Dressed Chicken Cumberland Hatchery in Portmore, St. Catherine. He contended that the increased demand for poultry meat was an indication that the country's economy was becoming stronger.
And indeed, we welcome the increased demand as a pull factor that will spur even greater investments and greater production in the poultry industry.
The Senate has passed 3 strategic local government reform bills. The legislation, which were passed in the House of Representatives last year, were approved by the Upper House on January 8. They are the Local Governance Bill, Local Government Unified Service and Employment Bill, and the Local Government Financing and Financial Management Bill.
The legislation before us today fulfills our commitment to give local government the modern legislative tools needed for its optimal responsiveness to communities and citizens.
The Petroleum Corporation of Jamaica PCJ's oil and gas exploration program is progressing steadily. PCJ says Tullow Jamaica Limited will undertake a 3,000-kilometer 2D seismic survey as part of the work program outlined in the production sharing agreement that the company signed with the corporation in November 2014. Under the agreement, Tullow is carrying out exploratory work on blocks off the south coast of Jamaica. This week, the company contracted the BGP Challenger, a seismic vessel for the current phase of the program. Energy Minister Philip Paulwell, along with other executives of the ministry and the PCJ, toured the vessel on Tuesday.
What this has done is to put Jamaica on the map. And as a result, there are a number of companies now that have approached the government to find other areas in and around Jamaica for exploration. And we are, in fact, deep in negotiation with another major corporation involved.
The BGP Challenger is to head to the south coast later this week, where it will remain for about a month to conduct seismic surveys in Jamaican waters. The ship's state-of-the-art equipment will capture images of the rock layers beneath the sea floor, which will be carefully analyzed to assess if there are any accumulation of hydrocarbons. The data will be integrated into sophisticated computer programs to further analyze Jamaica's potential for having commercial oil and gas. Government continues to strengthen its cybersecurity platform with the full operation of its dedicated unit, which is charged with responding to computer incidents. Science and Technology State Minister Julian Robinson says that with the facility now fully equipped and staffed, the Computer Incident Response Team CERT is now able to carry out work to facilitate rapid detection, response, mitigation and recovery from threats to government's IT resources. The team will also ensure timely recovery from incidents, coordinate incident response amongst all GOJ security contacts, and carry out ongoing revision of response procedures to remain relevant and effective.
Ultimately, the CERT seeks to engender confidence in the use of our cyberspace, such that Jamaicans can continue to achieve their full potential.
Minister Robinson was addressing a JIS think tank on Tuesday on the ministry's Cybersecurity Public Education and Awareness campaign. And finally, the Ministry of Tourism and Entertainment has issued an open call for the submission of new and existing entertainment events to be added to the Reggae Month, its Kingston for February 2016 calendar. Events eligible for submission are those that fall between February 1 and 29. Entertainment State Minister Damian Crawford says the proposed events must be related to reggae or another musical art form typical of Jamaica. The events must also be booked for staging in the Kingston metropolitan region. This year marks the 9th staging of Reggae Month and will be observed under the theme Reggae Month. It highlights Kingston's newly designated status as a creative city of music by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO. The deadline for submission is January 25 and event organizers may view submission rules and guidelines on the ministry's website. mot.gov.jm/entertainment. They may also contact the Ministry of Tourism and Entertainment's head office located at 64 Knutsford Boulevard in New Kingston. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Tamara McHale. Thank you for watching.